Have you ever wondered what happens when a narcissist realizes they can no longer control you? When you stop begging for their approval, stop explaining your every move, and stop reacting to their manipulation, something shifts. They panic. You see, narcissists thrive on control. They feed off your emotional reactions, your confusion, and your willingness to second-guess yourself. But when you stand your ground, calm, confident, and untouchable, they see something they fear, someone who no longer needs them. That's when they pull out their final, most desperate move. It's not subtle. It's not kind. It's a full-blown, scorched earth strategy designed to break you, confuse you, and drag you back into the toxic dance. I call it the nuclear narrative, the one last dirty trick they play when they realize you're too strong to manipulate. When a narcissist first meets you, they analyze you like a predator studying its prey. They learn your strengths, your weaknesses, your deepest fears, and your most treasured values. Every compliment, every kind gesture, every "I understand you like no one else" moment is calculated. They build a profile of you so precise that they can control you with frightening precision. But this power has an expiration date. The moment you recognize the patterns, love bombing, gaslighting, triangulation, their tricks lose their shine. Suddenly, the mask they've been wearing starts to crack, and they feel the walls closing in. That's when they panic, and panic makes narcissists dangerous. So, what is this last dirty trick they pull when they know you're slipping away? It's a multi-layered strategy designed to destroy your confidence, isolate you from your support system, and rewrite the narrative so you look like the problem. This is not a single tactic, it's a sequence of moves designed to wear you down and make you doubt the progress you've made. Let's break it down step by step. When they sense their grip on you is slipping, many narcissists will attempt one last love bomb. They'll cry, apologize, and swear they've changed. They'll talk about how they're finally in therapy, or how they've seen the light. They might say, "You were right about everything," or "I don't want to lose you because you mean everything to me." But here's the truth. This is not about genuine remorse. This is about resetting your empathy button. They know that if they can trigger your compassion, you might give them another chance, which means they regain control. It's a performance, not a transformation. If you don't fall for it, the mask drops, and they move on to something darker. If you refuse to buy their act, get ready for Darvo, deny, attack, reverse victim and offender, on full display. They'll deny everything they ever did wrong, no matter how obvious. Then they'll attack your credibility, calling you unstable, dramatic, or overly sensitive. Finally, they'll reverse the roles, painting themselves as the victim of your abuse. Suddenly, you become the toxic one in their story. It's psychological warfare, and it works if you're not prepared for it. They want you to question your own reality, to wonder if you really are the problem. But you're not. This is classic projection. They can't handle their own flaws, so they dump them onto you. When direct manipulation fails, narcissists call in reinforcements. These are the flying monkeys, friends, family members, co-workers, or anyone who believes the narcissist's carefully curated persona. They'll spin a false narrative, painting you as the ungrateful, cruel, or unstable one. Sometimes these flying monkeys don't even realize they're being manipulated. They might just be hearing one side of the story and thinking they're helping. But the effect is devastating. You feel surrounded, isolated, and unfairly judged. The narcissist uses these people as pawns to keep you doubting yourself and to maintain control indirectly. Next comes the public character assassination. This is when they go all in on destroying your reputation. They'll twist the truth, take screenshots out of context, or spread rumors in your social circles, online groups, or even at work. They might reach out to mutual friends with feigned concern about you, making it look like they're just worried while secretly planting seeds of doubt. This smear campaign is designed to isolate you socially and force you into a defensive position. The more you try to explain yourself, the guiltier you look, exactly as they planned. When the smear campaign doesn't break you, they'll turn to pity. They'll claim that you've destroyed them. They might threaten self-harm, talk about how they can't live without you, or claim they're on the brink of losing everything. Sometimes, they escalate further by threatening to expose private information or take legal action. This isn't about reconciliation or fairness, it's about fear. They want to trigger your compassion, guilt, or panic, making you feel responsible for their well-being. This is one of the most manipulative tricks in their arsenal, and it's meant to make you cave. If the narcissist shares assets with you, works with you, or co-parents, they'll use logistics as weapons. They might drag out legal proceedings, lose important documents, withhold money, or create constant delays to exhaust you emotionally and financially. They might file false reports or initiate custody battles they have no intention of winning, just to drain your energy. Their goal is simple: make your life so stressful that you start questioning whether your freedom is worth it. It is worth it. But you'll need a strong plan, professional help, and resilience to get through it. Another dirty trick they use is flaunting a new partner. This new supply is their way of proving, both to themselves and to you, that they've moved on, and that you were the problem. They'll paint this person as their perfect match, someone who finally understands them. But here's the reality: they're just starting the cycle over again with someone new. This isn't about love. It's about power and image. They want you to feel jealous, insecure, or like you missed out. Don't fall for it. Their new relationship will follow the same pattern of idealization, devaluation, and discard. When all else fails, they resort to creating chaos. They'll poke, provoke, and prod until you react. They want you to blow up, cry, or lash out so they can use your reaction as proof of your instability. This is why the best response is no response. Stay calm, document everything, and refuse to engage with their bait. Silence and self-control are your greatest weapons. So, how do you win against this final dirty trick? It starts with recognizing it for what it is. Name the play, and you disarm the game. When you can say, "This is Darvo," or, "Here comes the smear campaign," you step out of confusion and into clarity. Labeling their tactics helps you detach emotionally and respond strategically instead of reactively. Another crucial strategy is going gray rock or no contact. Gray rocking means becoming so emotionally unresponsive that they lose interest. You respond politely but briefly, without giving them any fuel. If possible, go full no contact, block them on social media, avoid mutual friends, and cut off all unnecessary communication. If you can't do to shared responsibilities, use BIF communication: brief, informative, friendly, and firm. No explanations. No justifications. Just facts. Documentation is another lifesaver. Keep screenshots, emails, and logs of all interactions. If they try legal manipulation, this becomes your undeniable evidence. Also, build a support team, trusted friends who validate your reality, and professionals like therapists or lawyers who guide you through the storm. Never waste time trying to convince their flying monkeys. These people are under the narcissist spell, and your energy is too valuable to waste on those unwilling to see the truth. And don't forget about nervous system regulation. Narcissistic abuse puts your body in a constant state of stress, fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. To break free, you must learn to calm your nervous system. This can be through therapy, breathwork, prayer, journaling, cold showers, or simply giving yourself permission to rest. The more grounded you are, the less power their chaos has over you. Lastly, prepare for what's called the extinction burst. This is when their behavior gets worse before it stops. They'll throw everything at you: fake apologies, attacks, smear campaigns, pity plays, hoping something sticks. Don't panic. This isn't proof that you're failing. It's proof that you're winning. It means their control is slipping, and they know it. The narcissist's final dirty trick only works if you abandon your boundaries. They'll accuse you of being cruel or heartless, but that's just because your boundaries no longer serve their needs. You owe them nothing, no explanation, no emotional reaction, no second chance. The road to freedom from a narcissist is not easy, but it's worth every step. Yes, you might lose relationships, your reputation might take a temporary hit, and some people will misunderstand your silence. But none of that compares to what you gain: your sanity, your peace, and your self-respect. If you're going through this now, remember, you are not heartless for saying no, you are not cruel for holding firm. And you are certainly not the villain in the story they're telling others. You are the hero of your own story, and this chapter, while painful, is leading you toward a future where you are free.